I took a deep breath and went in to meet my new superior, and Maura was eating a hot fudge sundae. And as soon as I saw she liked hot fudge sundaes, I knew we were going to be of one mind and one heart, and probably one appetite.
She's an inspiration, and I think she is inspired by the people to whom she's dedicated her life. That's Sister Maura.
I started doing blood pressures at a soup kitchen. I asked if we could just have a little spot where people could come.
Because she would be out in the soup kitchens, she would do home visits, she was doing blood pressure checks on patients, and she saw the absolute need and the poverty that existed in our town.
In the beginning, we just had 2 nurses there, and it wasn't long till 6, 7, maybe 10, 11, 12 doctors coming.
Sister brought all of us together initially and made the plea. She says, we have people in our community that really need help, and you as the providers, we need you.
We knew that we had to move because the place was entirely too small. So they took me on a tour of some of the worst buildings on the west side. But we went to this one place on Chapin Street. It had no back door, and it was filled with old mattresses and beer bottles. And I said, oh, this will be great. Right next door was this black motorcycle group called the Naptown Riders. So when I went there, I asked to meet their leader, and so we took him to dinner. We took him to the wharf, to a very nice restaurant. And they had their black leather jackets with the red trim, you know. And people would take a couple looks at us as they passed our table. They're pretty big guys. But they became our greatest friends.
If Maura sees something that needs to be done to enhance the service, boy, she is on the phone, you know, just the pebble that you always know is in your shoe, and it's not going to go away until you do something about it.
So we built up from our very first patient to where we're seeing now 500-600 patients a month. We have a full dental clinic. We have ophthalmologists, eye doctors on staff. We have every specialty accounted for. And these patients can come in, get their laboratory evaluation, get their physical examination, get any x-rays they need, and get any operations that they need or hospitalizations for $5.
She has never been self-promoting or self-interested. She's always been dedicated and driven to help people who are underserved, underprivileged, and vulnerable.
It's the dogged persistence and sometimes a little stubbornness for the kingdom.